Dan Bernstein Unfiltered. Unfiltered on 312 Sports.
Dan Bernstein here along with our executive producer, Matt Abaticola. And Ben Johnson is making a conscious decision, I believe, to make this game and this run and this moment about himself. And not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. Not in an egotistical way. But I think he is taking on the pressure of this game in a way that may take it a bit off of his quarterback. And I think it's a conscious decision on his part. I think the way he reacted to the loss was a conscious decision on his part to invite this and to do this. And I'm not surprised. I think it's cool. I think it's speaks to his confidence and to his assumption of responsibility in this moment, not hiding from it, not globalizing it, not saying, oh, well, that it's all of us and we're a team and we'll all face this moment. This is, in a lot of ways, exactly what you wanted when you hired him, I think.
And how's he doing that in your
Well, I think,
estimation?
first of all, the more I think about the way he reacted to the loss, and yesterday when we discussed it, it had a lot to do with how he didn't even mention the defense. Sure, he wasn't asked about it, but the offense wasn't good enough. When you can't have one phase or two phases, the phase that he handles. He said was not good enough, and he took that on him. And even going into this, if you notice the way already that we're seeing this couched is, and I was looking, if you read, the beat reporters in general have been focusing more on him than they are on Caleb Williams' first ever playoff game or any number of these players' first ever playoff game. And I think it's wise on Ben Johnson's part because this is, ever since he took over, he's been the story. What's different? And by the way, as we're starting the recording here, we're finding out that Matt Eberflus indeed has been fired by the Dallas Cowboys. If you need a little bookend on that one, that powdered toast man is indeed once again powdered toast.
Shocked
in a consecutive year.
I can't believe it.
I know. How can you bring you had Matt Eberflus there? You let him walk right out the door?
First they moved him to the booth, then they moved him to the parking lot. Then they kept him at the team hotel.
Then
they just kept him in Dallas.
Keep on going there. All right. Maybe grow the beard back. I don't know. Maybe because we know that saved him one time.
Yeah.
Growing a beard to make him look smarter, and then he wore the little glasses.
Oh, you got a glow up.
Yeah. What is he going to do now? What are you going to do? He could maybe go like Howard Hughes, like grow his fingernails out and like super long hair and just be wander the streets.
Or maybe just go old school and go really fat. Just get huge.
Yeah, that would work. If he needs to reinvent himself so people forget he's Matt Eberflus. That's why he wore the beard. He's like, I'm not Matt Eberflus. I'm Matt Eberflus. Okay, well, maybe defense. All right, bring him on in here.
Boy.
So, but that Johnson understands that's why he's here. That's why he's here, is to face all this down and take the pressure off his team by putting it on him a little bit. He's basically saying we're not going to play as badly as we did. We've got a lot of work to do. We can't have a phase of football play like that. And, okay, well, Ben, go get him, man. What you got? You spent the week saying we don't rest guys. We play football. That's what we do. If they want to rest guys, they can. And this is the same guy that, shall we say, picked a fight for no reason with Matt LaFleur. He did that. He knows he did that. They're not shying away now from what this has become with the Packers just this year. Why not? Why shouldn't you?
You know what this reminds me of, and I remember talking about this quite a bit on the air long, long ago, was when the White Sox hired Ozzie Guillen. And Ozzie Guillen,
I knew you were going to say it.
Not in an egotistical way, but brought all of the focus and the conversation in the clubhouse about himself. And he was out front and took it all so his players could play baseball. And then year two, was it because he was hired in 04, right? And then 05, they win 99 games. They win the World Series. it's very similar to that with Ozzie Guillen, but not in a similar persona or fashion, but deliberately within that same intent.
I do think with Ben Johnson, it's more direct. It's less distraction. I think with Ozzie, there was a little bit of look over here, and I'll cause a little distraction over here while you're over here. And I also think that there were some aspects of Guillen's leadership that were attributed to him playing three-dimensional chess and being crazy like a fox, when in fact it was just Ozzie being
Ozzie.
Just living his life.
And also, too, though, there's a big difference. Obviously, Ozzie would speak multiple times a day, where, you get Ben Johnson twice during the week, and then, once after a game, the next day, another day. I mean, so, the opportunities for Ozzie to be Ozzie and take it more upon himself, where it might have seemed more like an act or some kind of gimmick, it really wasn't. It's just you talk more in baseball.
And the difference also is that where Ozzie would call Jay Mariotti something he shouldn't have said, and that's the whole next week and a half,
right?
Would be because the news cycles weren't as fast then in the early 2000s.
Right.
And then you've got, now for Ben Johnson, he's not picking fights outside of football, but he is the one saying, this has got to be better. I've got to make this better. This is unacceptable. And this goes back to training camp. We're not practicing the way a championship team practices.
That was after the Lions loss.
And remember early on when he said, we've got to have better starts in practice.
Yeah.
He said that.
Yep.
We've got to start better. And with now, when his team is doing worse, I think it's a great reflex of a real coach that when his team is doing worse, he's taking more of the blame and not less. He's saying, we've got to coach it better.
Well, because I think now he believes and knows that they're a good football team, where after week 2's loss to the Lions, he even said it yesterday that they were in a race to start playing better football. He knows they can play good football. Mm-hmm. So the expectations obviously have accelerated throughout the course of the 18 weeks with Ben Johnson. And of course, too, with Ozzie, it's so much different in baseball because the relationships are built differently. Not that you don't have relationships with beat guys in football, but it's changed because the access has changed quite a bit. Where baseball, man, like you shoot the shit and personal things, and you're there in that, in that dugout or his
different
office.
Rhythm, entirely different ecosystem.
So while it's different, but the intent I think is still the same, and it immediately brought Ozzie back to my brain as you mentioned
There's
that about
no question.
About Ben. Yeah.
There's no question that this is carefully done on Ben Johnson's part. I don't think there's anything he does or says that is not contemplated, where he hasn't thought through what's going to happen if I take this approach, what's going to happen if I take this approach. The difference is, and the biggest difference between the sports when you make the comparison, you can't play baseball harder.
Harder, right.
You can't. You can't. You can concentrate harder, but the best thing you can have in baseball is a lack of anxiety. The best thing you can have is confidence, support, a clear mind. There's nothing you can do. There's no fight or flight response in baseball, where in football there has to be.
I wonder, and I don't know this about Caleb if he ever played baseball, but he would have had a great baseball mindset.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been a really good baseball player from a mental perspective. That ability to just to wash things away, it's over and done, on to the next one. He would have been fantastic in baseball.
Not carry a problem in one aspect of your game into another aspect of your game. Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if he played. I'm sure he played as a kid. I would have to guess.
I'm sure he was the best athlete in his town growing up.
Shortstop, center fielder, pitcher. Yeah.
Pitcher, shortstop, center fielder is probably what he was, unless he was from like Scottsdale or something, or Tucson, or one of these places where they're all coming from. But I'm going to enjoy this week. I'm going to enjoy overthinking some of the stuff we hear from Ben Johnson. He's never been a head coach before.
Yeah.
And but I promise you, he has replayed in his mind what he would do in the first week of a playoff game over and over and over from the moment it appeared that the Bears were on a potential playoff trajectory. He's been preparing for this week. And sometimes you would see it, and maybe he'd pick a spot on a Wednesday or Thursday practice to storm out to cut something off, to lay into him a little bit. And we have no idea what he's doing behind the scenes because, from all accounts, he doesn't pull punches. And even when Caleb has talked about it throughout camp and throughout mini camp even, and just saying, like, I didn't know if he liked me, there's, which is fine, which is good. It's good.
Well, I mean, Ben Johnson said yesterday with the media that his job as a head coach isn't to be a cheerleader. He's not a cheerleader. He's there to call things out and, say things when they need to be said.
And he is setting this up. The stuff with LaFleur that he decided to do, and when he said it, when he took the job, beating Matt LaFleur a couple times a year is going to be fun or something like that. Is that what it was? I would look forward. And I thought, well, whoa, what's the history there? And there's none.
No history.
There's no history. He offered that.
Yeah.
And LaFleur was kind of like, okay, dude. All right. I don't know if there is something deep there that they crossed paths in a hotel lobby at a college where they were both scouting. I don't know. I don't know how these things go.
And we'll talk more about it on Forward Progress. We have more audio from Ben Johnson and the upcoming opponent of the Green Bay Packers. They lost their last two of the regular season last year, got bounced in the first round by the Eagles. Mm-hmm. They are going into this playoff series with a 3-game losing streak. And if you lose this game to your hated rivals that you've owned for the last 30 games, is Matt LaFleur safe in keeping his job?
I'm not ready to do that.
No,
yet.
I mean, I wonder, dude. You're going into playoffs now on multiple losing streaks in multiple years, and you're getting in at the 7th seed year after year after year. I don't know, man.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
I didn't come in ready to do that show as to whether or not
we're not doing that show.
Matt
I just
LaFleur is
put it out there
for his.
You brought up Matt LaFleur.
Life.
That thought was in my brain, dude. You can't continue to go into postseasons on a losing streaks and lose, and getting in as the wild card, the 7th seed. That's not going to fly.
And there is the idea of home field advantage in the playoffs and why you play for these seeds and why you want to play at home. Brad Biggs, in his 10 things that he published in the Tribune immediately after the Bears game, and if you miss that, you miss the entire week of Tribune content. And I'm not kidding. Like, that's the stuff that comes out every day is all from that piece that Brad Biggs creates, which he works on before the game. It's the game is almost an arbitrary place to put his weekly stuff.
Yeah.
And he wrote about the current playoff quarterbacks records home and away in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know no current quarterback, no playoff quarterback has a winning road record?
Correct.
Even Aaron Rodgers. No playoff quarterback has a winning road record.
What's Aaron Rodgers?
5-6?
5-6, yeah. But, I mean, of the guys with playoff experience, there's 7 wins on the road, and Rodgers has 5 of those.
Right. So it points out the meaning and the significance, at least currently, however you want to look at it mathematically, of having that game at home.
Well, over the last 10 years, Dan, home teams have a winning percentage of 67% in the playoffs, while during the regular season last year in 2024 for the NFL, home teams had a winning percentage of 53%. So you see how it jumps up quite a bit.
Massive. Huge, meaningful statistical difference there. So, as usual, I'm often correctly accused of overthinking the things coaches say, because that's what we have all week. And because you can't watch practices anymore, that's what we're given when it comes to covering our NFL team. And to hear what the players say is almost always, in some ways, a distillation of the message they're getting from their coach. And Ben Johnson has made that decision that he says that he's going to have these guys ready to go. And we shall see. The one thing that I will not be expecting is for Kyler Gordon, if he returns, to make a material difference. You say, well, wait a second. That's Kyler Gordon. That's the guy that Dennis Allen wanted to come here and coach, and that's their Swiss Army knife, and they're a terrific player. Yeah, he hasn't played. It would be a completely unrealistic expectation to think, oh, geez, it was perfect that Gordon goes out and you have C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who you lucked into, and all of a sudden now C.J. Gardner-Johnson his plays declined a little bit, and now he might be out with a concussion. Perfect. And here comes Kyler Gordon riding to the rescue. Slow your roll.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't played. They haven't even, as of right now, as of the time we're recording, technically they have not opened his practice window again off of IR. I presume they're going to. That seems to be, per the presumptions of the reporting, it seems to be what they're going to do. That they are going to get him back practicing again. And, Matt and I were just talking about this before the show, that whether or not that would be with the intention of playing him in this game Saturday night, or just saying, hey, if we get past this, then we'll have you, and then you'll be up to speed. But asking him to be ready to play this game this time is asking an awful lot. It would be an amazing story. But even then, as the nickel corner, he's just a piece in this. There's all kinds of other decisions that need to be made about what's going on in their defensive backfield right now.
Right, and I think with today being Tuesday and their first practice at a game on Saturday night, and if his window isn't even open yet, I don't see him playing this week.
Well, my guess is by the time we record Forward Progress today, we're going to know the window's open.
Yeah, but even still, so it hasn't opened yet. It opens today. Let's say he's not playing Saturday. I don't see it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because you're generally not opening a window and coming back that week.
Generally not.
Yes, generally not.
But this could be your last game. This is it. There's no reason to open the window now.
And I need to know, like I need him to get through a week of practice and another week of practice before I can say that he's going to go out there and not get hurt in warm-ups again. Like, I need to see some point. Action. I need to see action, and not just a couple days, and not just walkthroughs.
Yeah, you're right.
I need something to happen.
Because he's let you down.
Yes. You cannot go into this game and have your 53-man roster down.
And then say, oh, by the way, Nick McLeod, you're going to be our nickel corner.
Right.
Because GJ's out also.
I'm more interested in, we'll save it for Forward Progress.
Okay.
I want to get in. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know you've been doing, I came in here. You were already in here. The light's on in there, and you were grinding away, and and you had 3 computers open in front of you.
4.
Yeah. No, seriously, you were like, what's his name from the Matrix? Who's the guy?
Keanu Reeves.
No.
Lawrence Fishburne.
No. It's not Switch. Is that his name? Switch? The guy with all the screens who puts the programs in?
Oh, you meant like the character name. I thought you meant like actor names.
I think it's Switch.
Okay.
We'll
go with it.
I need to know how to operate a helicopter. And he goes,
oh, yeah.
He bangs away at all the things, and he clicks things. Everything's bouncing around.
That's what I am on this show, the smart guy.
Yeah. There you go. The guy, what do they call it in Spider-Man? The guy in the chair? The fat kid, his friend, wanted to
Alfred.
be...
Oh, no, that's Batman.
Wanted to be the guy in the chair. You're going to do this on purpose, and you're going to derail me because you're instead of yes and, you're doing no but. I
like no but better, though. I'm more of a fan of no but.
For your improv roles?
Yes. 100%.
Do you have it tattooed on your arm?
No
just because how important it is to you?
But I got 2 T's in it, though. It's weird.
Nobody really understood what you meant by it in class.
I know.
So I'm excited that Kyler Gordon may be possibly coming back.
Yeah.
It's more the idea of it, the idea of getting somebody back and the energy from that. But there's going to be no Willis Reed triumphant return here.
No Kirk Gibson home run.
Right here he comes, and now the Bears are fine. He can't improve the pass rush. Really the bigger thing and the tougher decision is on Jalen Johnson. The tougher call is if he's bad at the moment, you got to think about playing Tyreek Stevenson,
who didn't play at all. And it was deliberate.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and we'll see how they respond, because we got to wait until Thursday to talk to Dennis Allen. Like we've been talking about how Jaquan Brisker's like, we were in way too much man. We got out-schemed. Oh, they're running all those rubs and picks, and we were in man, and we didn't respond to it.
Get anything out of that?
No, but it's at some point like, hey, Dennis, this is what this guy said, And what is he right? What?
Yeah,
we've moved
I know
on.
we'll never get any
We don't
answer
have
out
time
of it.
for that.
But
We've moved on.
I would love to hear the thought process behind that, but
Yeah.
we'll never find that out.
Yeah.
Dan, the Bears on their offense this year did set a new franchise record with 47 touchdowns scored.
Cool.
Yeah, little neat little Ben Johnson note for his first year. Previous record for the franchise was 45. Bears scored 47 this year. They hold a new record now
For 17 games.
for 17 games. It doesn't matter. That's the game.
Yeah, it does matter.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Doesn't matter.
If you add a game, then the team
I
that
would
had
rather-
previously set the record has a reasonable claim.
What I
to
would
the
rather
record.
do, I would rather look at the number of possessions each team had those seasons they set those records. That's more important to me than number of games.
Well, but that's variable depending on if their defense can get the ball back.
Because to me, it just says about the efficiency of your offense, which I think Ben Johnson is more concerned with. But something we'll get into
this
on
week.
Forward Progress.
Oh, that's why you got to run the ball.
Yeah.
You got to keep your own defense off the field.
We'll talk about it.
Okay. That's really the story of this game, I think, is the less the Bears defense plays, the better. And I don't mean like give up a 92-yard touchdown every time.
Right.
But you've got to protect your team from your own defense.
So Packers time of possession 6 minutes with 4 touchdowns. That's not good.
No, that's
Okay.
yeah, because that's why time of
But
possession.
we're off the field, Dan. That's what you wanted.
Jay, you said get off the field. They ran right down and scored on the first damn play. I'm over here having Gatorade. All right.
What you asked for.
Yeah, I didn't quite mean it like that, but thank you. It's a fun week. It's a fun week to see how the Bears behave amid all of this craziness, and it's already started. That I'm getting that feeling of it's not quite. There's the phenomenon of goal gradient, and it isn't quite that. But you know how on a long car trip, as you're getting closer to your destination, it feels like it's stretching out on you. Like as you're going to whatever it is, your lake house somewhere, like you've been going for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And at the end of the trip, you're like, oh, how many? It's another turn and another turn up this dirt road and that dirt road. You're like, what? We gotta
Doesn't end.
get there yet. Like we're here, but we're not here. We've driven into the town that it says, and even the Google Maps is saying that it's like it still feels so far away. It's gonna be like that on Saturday.
That's like a drive to Taco Bell late at night. Just never gets there. Just keeps going and going. What'd you do? You do something last night? What'd you do last night?
What?
Did you do something? Did you order food?
Yeah,
What'd you get?
Taco Max.
Oh, did you really?
Jason and I were watching the Bulls game, and then we were watching the college football national championship game.
Yeah.
And,
FCS?
Yeah, and he's like, I didn't think I was hungry, and now I'm hungry. Can we order something? And I said, look, if you go to Taco Bell and go to the drive-thru, I'll buy.
What?
You fly, I'll buy.
Don't you always buy anyway?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Sometimes if he's coming home, he might buy himself. But I said, I'll get whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I'll get like 30 tacos or something. We'll sit on the coffee table and just kill it. And he's like, no. He's like, come on, let's get real tacos. He's like, because that got me hungry for tacos. And then we were watching Three Amigos.
Yeah.
And you know the scene where Chevy Chase's like, do you have anything besides Mexican food? And and we're just like, this is a perfect movie to enjoy with tacos. So we ordered tacos.
How many did you get?
I got the Taco Max. We each got the 3 taco dinner.
Okay.
For the Taco Max on Montrose.
Yep.
We got the guacamole and chips, and then the great thing about their 3 taco dinner, they give you all 3 of their salsas, the smoked, the green, and the red. And I got all 3 de lengua.
Oh, you got 3.
Oh,
lengua is a tongue for
yes,
people out there who don't know
yeah,
what lengua is.
Yeah, it's slow cooked beef tongue.
Beef tongue.
And just with a little bit of onion and cilantro. You don't do like the Americano.
No. Onion, cilantro.
Just onion, cilantro.
Yeah.
And their salsas. And oh my God.
Good stuff.
It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then I polished off a pint of ice cream, which I want to get to. Remind me to circle back to that.
I will.
Please do.
Yeah, there was a day last week. Kids were still off of school, and it was like almost 9, and Hank had already had like a second dinner.
Uh-huh.
And so like 9 o'clock, he's like, I'm still hungry. Can we order tacos? I'm like, sure. So we ordered from our local place I always get. It's called Tacos Del Rey de Oro. It's my favorite.
Tacos of the Golden King?
Yes. It's the best.
That sounds grand.
Oh, it's so good.
These
It's so
are
good.
tacos of the Golden King.
Yep.
Ha-ha!
Not just the king, the Golden King.
Yes,
So, and
different.
they're the best in town.
Mm-hmm.
So order those, and yeah, he gets them. I got him into the onion cilantro only now. He does the asada, which is onion cilantro.
That way you
'Cause
can
at first
actually
it was like
taste
lettuce
it.
and cheese, and like no, we're not.
No.
I'm like,
It's
try
not
it this
It's
way.
not a burger.
No.
It's a taco.
So I had one, and I was like, here, try a bite of mine. He's like, oh, that's good. And I go, yeah, that's how you're going to get them from now on, just onion cilantro.
Yes,
That's
because
it.
that way you can taste the corn in a good tortilla.
Yep.
And the actual meat and the salsa, which is
the best.
Yes, that's what you want to taste.
Yeah, next time you come up and go fishing by me,
Yeah.
we'll grab some tacos over there. It's
Okay.
good stuff.
Yeah, and like that's the kind of craving too that like nothing else is gonna.
No.
You've gotta get that like bullseye that one.
I mean, and that's the real deal stuff. But I mean, Taco Bell's not beneath me. Don't think.
but you don't crave tacos and go to Taco Bell. You crave Taco Bell.
Correct.
It's a different
you're
thing.
right. You're right. No, that's 100% correct.
It's a different. It's. I don't look at it as the same genre.
It's not. Yeah.
Not in this city.
If
at
I
least,
want
yeah.
tacos, I'll get Tacos Del Rey de Oro. If I want Taco Bell, you get.
Yeah,
Taco
it's a
Bell.
different.
Yeah.
It's
No,
a
you're
different
right.
craving. It's a different thing.
That's a good catch.
You know what I mean? So I hope Kyler Gordon is back. And I hope he blasts through any of my minimal expectations.
Oh, I hope so too. I mean, I'm not
Hope he
trying
comes
to
back
rain
and
on your.
dominates the game
Right.
and in every phase. I don't know. It's just
Yeah, I don't want to rain on your Kyler Gordon parade, but it just.
I'm not having a parade. I'm doing the opposite. I'm saying please don't think that he's some magic panacea that is just going to be like, well, once he's back, everything's going to be fine. You still can't rush the passer.
Yeah, because with CJ GJ in concussion protocol, that lasts a week. I mean, so you're pressing it right up there if he'll even be able to play.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
And I generally would doubt. I'm always erring on the side of caution. I don't because second impact syndrome is no joke. You don't want to mess with that. I did watch the second half or like the fourth quarter of Illinois State and Montana State last night. I wasn't going to, and then it was 21-0. So I'm flipping with the Bulls. And that was the Bulls game would just suck the soul out of you the way that roster right now. And
I lost also, by the way, in that I was getting 11.5.
we were watching it close.
Yeah, I know.
It came down to the wire.
They lose by 14.
Yeah, kept us
111.
Kept us in it.
101. Yeah.
Yeah, we were there, but they just don't have. They don't have anything right now.
I thought they might stay within 10.
They don't have the guys.
Lucky. Like I would consider that a win. They lost by 10.
Yeah, tomorrow night they're in danger of getting what do you motorboated by that Pistons team. And they're not even at full strength either. But that's quite a squad. They've got something going. There's number one in the East. And by the way, we are recording Organizations Win Championships today. So I want to talk a little bit about that, about what the Pistons are doing and the model that if you actually care about draft picks and if you actually have a vision and patience. You can build something that matters in the league if you have people who know what they're doing. It's pretty amazing to see at their depths. And even then when we were watching, they're like, boy, they got some talent. They have no concept what they're doing, but they got some guys out there. And even the bad teams, you can see when they've got guys. Whatever the Bulls are doing is not that right now. But
all right, so you were watching college football last night.
I was.
Illinois State and Montana State.
I became an Illinois State fan for the game.
Sure.
Because of Ranji.
Okay.
And Grody and like the guys that you know. You want them to be happy because they're friends of yours. You know that they're all excited. And I couldn't figure out. It was bothering me. Football?
They played there?
No, they didn't play there. They went there. They went there.
Okay.
That's one of the first college.
I knew they went there. Yeah, I thought you meant like
one
they
of the first
played.
college campuses I remember going to. We had a speech tournament there, and I remember going to the student union. Like they have was it a Burger King or something? They have a Burger King, or there's a McDonald's in their student union.
Oh, really?
Like, this is college.
That's fancy.
This is what college is, and they also that may be the first time I really enjoyed the video game Gauntlet.
Was there on camp? Oh yeah, I remember it very well. I love that game.
It was Valkyrie,
Yeah.
Warrior.
I used to Oh,
and you just
quarter after quarter in that. Oh,
feed
yeah.
quarters in there.
Yep.
Your life force is in danger.
Love that game.
Warrior is about to die.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, damn it! More quarters. That was my first experience with that machine.
So if Ranji had played football, what do you think? I'm like third,
Bad.
fourth string
bad.
punter, maybe
No.
kicker.
No.
Or if the coach ever needed him, his helmet, he couldn't find his helmet. Probably he would know where his helmet is.
I don't know where I don't know where
With his
this
glasses
box-
on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
Talking to girls in the front row.
always played with the glasses on.
Yes.
Yeah. Like Chuck Muncie. He had the rec specs or something. Yeah. I still can't find my helmet. You know I have trouble finding my
as
helmet.
he's holding it. Yeah.
Isn't that your helmet? I don't think so. I just picked this one up.
Box.
So why were their shoulders so pointy on Illinois State? Do their uniforms not fit? Or do their shoulder pads not fit their uniforms?
Oh, maybe they went for the extra tight. Maybe they dried them and they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Maybe they had spikes on.
Something weird. No, there's something odd going on with
Okay.
the way their uniforms fit their shoulder pads. But it's nice to see the big crowd and everybody really caring about these two teams and how much is invested and how much emotion.
Second half was fun.
It's their national championship.
Yeah.
That's what they played for.
It's the second time they'd ever played for a national championship, and I think second time for Montana State as well. But they'd actually won their
I'm
first
a
time
little
around.
worried that their coach might be an idiot.
Why?
I couldn't. First of all, they run the football at the end of regulation for no reason.
Mhm.
There's 6 seconds left, and they run an actual running play
Yeah.
where somebody could get hurt or they could fumble.
Maybe throw the ball.
Kneel. Pick one. Either you're
Oh,
chucking
if you're going to run one, chuck it.
it all the way down the field,
Or
and
kneel.
you've got some sort of little pitchback play going.
Yeah.
Or you take a knee.
Yep.
That was weird. And then you've got him. First of all, the guy had the interception for the Natty.
Yes.
He had it.
That was it.
It was in his
Dropped
hands. All you got to do, hold football, you're national champions.
Right.
So he drops it.
That was on 3rd and 10.
That was 3rd and 10. He drops it.
And this is in overtime, by the way, if you didn't see it.
4th and 10.
This is for the, yeah.
4th and 10. It can be a complete pass as long as it's short of the end zone.
Yes.
All you got to do, I would rush 3, drop 8, put 8 guys with their heels on that goal line. They zero blitzed.
Yep.
What the hell are you doing?
Zero blitz, and it couldn't have been an easier play to throw.
It's a pitch and catch.
Yeah.
You zero blitzed on 4th and 10 to win the national championship.
Yep.
Not just that. Even if you get home, the possibility of a roughing the passer, and maybe that's more of an NFL worry now.
Yeah.
Like every time you get a sack, you're like, oh, was that sack okay? Or did he put his helmet somewhere he shouldn't have put it? Did he tackle him too hard? Like, what are you doing?
Right. Then you get his number one wide receiver covered by a safety.
What are you doing?
Yeah, it was not a good call.
He's looking for one guy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was looking at that guy.
It's a blitz.
Yes.
Where's my guy? My guy's over there. Touchdown. Extra point. And what happened on that extra point?
And when he broke his route in the end zone, there was about a 5 or 6 yard separation.
It wasn't even.
it wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close. No. He was wide open. Yeah. Why are you zero blitzing? I don't. And guys like that don't get fired, right?
I don't think so. I mean,
because nobody really cares enough.
Yeah, I mean, you made the championship game as ISU, second time ever.
You had it.
I know it was there for you. Yeah, but more importantly, you missed the extra point, so you give up a touchdown and the extra point wins it. Like, that's brutal. Like, just to sit through that,
I know,
knowing that this kick goes through, we're done, and that's the championship.
And it's an extra point.
Oh.
The drama of the call. The kick is up. It is good. Like, it's a college extra point.
I know, but still,
for the championship,
national championship. I thought it was a good call, and they actually said, like, whatever you do, just don't zero blitz. They even said it before the snap. Like you can't bring the house. They said you can't do it.
It's 4th and 10.
Yeah.
They have to score a touchdown.
Well, they could have got a first down.
That's right.
Yeah,
where were they? They were on the.
They were like on the 12 or 13.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Technically, they could. You're right.
Technically, they could have gotten
Still.
it. Yeah, because it wasn't 4th and goal.
Just
it was 4th and 10.
Just have enough guys back there to tackle and cover.
Yeah, I didn't get it at all. It wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. I mean, you get the number one guy he's looking for covered by a safety, and he breaks his route, and he had no chance.
I saw that Bob Pulford passed away at age 89. and we're reading everything. All you need to know about Bob Pulford is that from like the late 70s into the 2000s, he was there, and he was the Blackhawks, and he was doing something. He was either coach or general manager, interim coach, interim general manager. Underneath Bill Wirtz, he was pretty much the hockey guy. He was Bill Wirtz's hockey guy. And he would do the hockey things whenever they needed somebody. And they'd have coaches come and go and general managers come and go, but they always had Pulley. Mm-hmm. They could always default to him. It was like a run flat tire. That even if you drove over a nail, you were okay. Because whatever your technology that was in there would get you through before you had to get it repaired. And that's what Bob Pulford was. He was always there doing Blackhawks things. What his legacy is?
His nickname.
No.
Oh.
No. And by the way, that is one of the faults of heated rivalry, is they use everybody's full last name all the time.
Oh, they don't do hockey?
There's no way.
That's part of hockey.
The guy's name is Hollander.
Yeah, he's Holly.
Or Holly or Halls or something. Yeah. And then Rosenoff.
Rosie.
Yeah. Roser.
For sure.
They would not. That's the only thing that they don't get right, is there's no way they would ever call somebody by their whole last name unless their whole last name is one syllable.
Maybe you can leave like a Yelp review.
For a heated rivalry?
Yeah.
I do have to watch the final.
Wait, have you finished? Or are you?
No, I
only
only watched the first two.
Oh, you still haven't gone. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna watch more. I'm looking forward.
So you really haven't committed to it yet. You kind of put your toe in the water.
I watched 2 full episodes. That was like 2 hours.
Yeah, and that was like 10 days ago.
I had football and basketball to watch. I'm the one watching these dumbass Bulls games, so you don't have to. So get off my ass,
don't act. Oh,
I'm doing this for you.
Whatever.
Yes.
You're not watching them because I don't. You watch because you want to.
I'm doing it for the people.
Don't even.
I'm doing it for the people.
You're so
out there.
full of it.
But you
don't do anything for the people.
Here is the legacy of Bob Pulford.
Okay, what is it? Sorry.
Hockey voice.
Oh.
Think about it.
Yeah.
When we do...
It's Bob Pulford.
I can't, like the Wirtz family, the organization, when we
100% correct.
Hard hog, that's Pulley.
Yes, it is.
It is a warmed over version of what started as a Bob Pulford impersonation.
Yeah, that's funny.
The thick Canadian accent and the gravelly voice being the voice of hockey. No matter what, Kaner, the Wirtz family, you dump in puck, put puck on net, sometimes puck go in net. All of those things that we make fun of about hockey and hockey culture and that sort of gruff Canadianism. Go to cottage after season, he's in hospital, will rejoin organization after hospital.
Yeah, so it's Bob Pulford.
That will be the Pulford legacy as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
because that always would be hockey voice.
I'm sure his family's proud.
But and then there was that great Tribune profile that was done of him that Terry and I made fun of. Do you remember that? It was like going back to Pulley's house in wherever, Ontario.
Mm-mm.
And it was this tiny little home. Like every room had a blender in the back. And there was like a kid that was sitting in it. There were these just unexplained things around it. And it was never explained.
He liked smoothies.
Here's Bob Pulford. Why does every room have a blender? Just in case time for a daiquiri.
Oh, yeah. Or daiquiri.
Right. Emergency pina coladas.
Maybe a grasshopper. Who knows?
I don't know. It just you never know when you need a
good blended drink.
A fruity island drink. I don't know, but it's a memory of mine. So R.I.P. Bob Pulford.
How old was he?
He's 89.
Oh, he was just 89?
He is only 89. He will be at...
So he was in his 60s when we were doing this stuff? Jesus.
I think he's always been 89. We will be at funeral after...
He went from 50 right to 89 and just stayed there for a couple decades.
After funeral, we will be at wake. And then in wake over at church, and then ice fishing, and then at funeral. So cool stuff. Did you know Häagen-Dazs doesn't have a full pint of ice cream in their pints?
Well, I do now, yes. I know. I know. Only you. That's it. Only you.
Because I've decided I've found a benefit to shrinkflation.
Okay.
This shrinkflation apparently occurred in 2009.
Oh, really?
It's been 17 years of a Häagen-Dazs pint only being 14 ounces.
I did not know that.
I learned that today, and I learned last night. It was the first time I really looked, because I just absolutely housed Häagen-Dazs Dulce de Leche.
Okay, well, that's a good one.
Oh, you know what it's like? You know what it tastes like? If you took just the filling from a Three Musketeers and made an ice cream out of it,
that'd be good.
Like just that, whatever that nougat is inside of Three Musketeers.
Yeah. How many of these are you eating now? Like, is this like a nightly
No
thing? Okay.
No. But after spicy tacos.
Oh yeah, you always like the ice cream after spicy food.
I got that from Terry.
How
Chili
many
ice cream?
Like how many have you done? Like how many times have you done this in the last week or so? 2 weeks, let's say.
Oh, a full pint?
Yeah.
This is the only time I've done it.
Oh, okay.
Because
all
usually I have the tub of...
Yeah, your tub of peppermint.
Yeah, and I'll do half of a tub of peppermint, which I think is about the same thing.
Yeah. No, but the way you were saying it, I thought you've been doing this for the last
here's
few
the
nights.
thing. They've been on sale.
Okay.
So I bought
that's
three.
Why.
They've been
all right.
So they were...
I knew there was something to it.
Yeah, the Häagen-Dazs had been on... It was like...
Because I got to be honest. I didn't want to... Because you were really excited about it. I didn't want to damper your mood. I was impressed that you bought Häagen-Dazs in the first place.
Why?
Because I thought that was a little too pricey for you.
No. I don't cheap out on ice cream. Ever since our guy sent that note about what you're getting with cheap ice cream, you're not getting an advantage because there's more air in it.
You know, I did that too. The next time I went to the store, I
you
grabbed
actually-
the shit off the bottom,
Yeah.
and he wasn't lying.
No, because it's air. You're paying for air.
All right, so you'll go cheap on your own wardrobe, but never on ice cream.
Well, I don't need more wardrobe. I don't need like more shirts.
I don't mean the
I don't get
quantity.
Extra,
I mean the
extra
quality.
fabric. Hey, wait till you see my new fishing shirts. Okay, so
That you got on sale,
dude,
that no one else wanted.
yes,
Those. Okay,
yes,
all right.
They came in.
Thanks for making my point.
Okay, can
Yep.
I quick story?
Yes, sir.
While we're doing this, just a quick story.
Oh man.
So I ordered these the thin hoodies, the fishing shirts.
Yes.
And they've got the UV material. Yep. I love them. And so I was online and I got this email in my trash email, whatever, it was at Dick's Sporting Goods or whatever. It's like, hey, check out our special end of year flash sale. I'm like, okay, I'll bite.
Right.
You got me on this one.
Right. Sale.
Dick's. You got me, Dick.
Spoke your love language.
I'll click there.
Yeah.
So I do. And I see that the fishing shirts, because the algorithm knows me. It's like, oh, he's back. Let's sell him quarter-ounce cylindrical drop shot weights.
Yeah, because you click on dicks a lot, so you're good.
Well, that's another story. Yeah. Friend of mine, when his 5-year-old wanted a baseball bat, and he went to the computer and in the search bar just typed in dicks.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
You got to know better than that.
Well, Dad! Oh, yes.
The kid did it.
The kid did it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the 5-year-old did it. So I click on it, and I'm looking around, and it's trying to sell me all my usual stuff, my Zoom baby brush hogs and the green pumpkin magic. And
Love those, yeah.
And then I see the shirts, and it's all the colors nobody wants.
Right.
It's all the colors it didn't sell. $48 shirt for $12.
Oh, that's a great deal.
Great deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one.
That's like $20 off.
I got a pea green one.
Okay.
It is pea green.
Yep.
And I love it. And I put it on, and I had these glasses on, and I put the hood on, and I walk into the bedroom. Beth is sitting there, and I walk in with the hood and the glasses, and I went,
Sexy time?
No. I said, picture this, right?
Yeah.
Pea green, the hood over my head. And I went,
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here
Oh, boy.
to talk to you about the letter P.
and she's like, off. No,
Yep.
no, don't wear it. She goes, do not wear that on your show. And I said,
Oh, I think you should wear it on the show.
Of course
Yes.
I am. And I got tangerine orange.
Yep.
And one that it was some name of blue I'd never heard before.
Yeah.
So I'm all set. I'm all set. Where was
love
I
it.
going with this? Anyway, Häagen-Dazs. Don't feel bad if you eat a pint. That's the moral of this story is you can plow through a whole container of Häagen-Dazs and you feel like shit and you're just like, oh, man.
And it's slightly less than a pint.
It's not a pint.
Yeah.
You didn't eat a pint. You just had a serving.
Well,
It's you a reasonable, so you didn't eat a pint.
does it say one serving
I
per
don't
container
know.
on the
I don't
back?
care. I know what a serving is for me.
Okay.
So I got dulce de leche, I got pistachio, and I got coffee. And I'm going to go back for more, I think.
I do love pistachio. That's my favorite.
Oh, then
ice cream.
their pistachio is just out of this world.
Yeah.
It's outstanding.
My favorite
so,
one.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that, and I'm not going to apologize.
You shouldn't.
Damn it.
You should
I'm
eat,
not.
Eat one a night.
No.
That's what I think.
No, I'm not going to do one a night, but it is good. I saw this note, and maybe this entertained only me. Maybe it didn't. But did you see that last week that Brigitte Bardot passed away?
I did not. Missed that.
The first French sex kitten is what she was called. Brigitte Bardot, who had some troublesome thoughts on certain people in the world. Not a great human being. She dedicated a lot of her life to helping and saving animals while having some really horrible thoughts about certain human beings. But that's not why you called. Her death means that there are 3 people remaining alive who were name-checked in Billy Joel's song, We Didn't Start the Fire. The song was released in 1989. There are only, can you name the 3 living people from that song now that Brigitte Bardot has shed her mortal coil?
There'd be no way I could tell you because I absolutely, positively hate that song.
I think a lot of reasonable people do.
With an absolute passion.
It's not good.
It's not good. It's one of the worst songs ever made.
Well,
So I have no idea who's even in the song.
I would say one of their 3 living, one I had no idea.
You have the 3 in front of you that are living?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. One I knew was alive. The other one I thought had been dead for 20 years.
All right. Who's that?
Chubby Checker.
He's not dead?
No.
Get out of here. Chubby Checker is dead.
No, he's
he
not.
Is so dead.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he's
You're-
not. He's 84 only.
He is not 80. He's like 120 if he's still
not.
alive.
He's not.
No way.
He's only 84.
Wow. He still is alive.
I mean, don't confuse him with Fats Domino, after whom he was named,
he's been married since 1964. God bless him.
right? Yeah, Fats Domino died in 2017 at age 89. He was born in 1928. But-
Chubby Checker is still alive.
Yes.
Wow. All right. Who else?
Bob Dylan
Yeah, Bob Dylan.
is still alive.
Yep.
And Bernie Getz, the New York subway vigilante. Do you remember Bernard
don't.
Getz?
I don't.
Bernard Getz, who shot 4 kids on the subway, claimed that it was in self-defense. And I
Oh.
think one, right?
Okay. See. All right. So that's a guy to put in your song. Sounds good.
I guess. He's
Sounds reasonable.
78. And Bob Dylan he's 106. I don't know.
How many people were like name checked in this song? I don't even know.
Oh, you want the full list of people?
Well, you don't have to tell me each person. Do you have a number?
Oh God, it's a lot. No, it's Harry Truman, Doris Day, Johnny Ray, Walter Winchell, Joe DiMaggio, Joe McCarthy, Richard Nixon. I mean, it's all the way down. Julius and Ethel Rosenberg.
The whole song is just names?
Pretty much. Sugar Ray Robinson, Marlon Brando, Dwight Eisenhower, Rocky Marciano, Liberace, Stalin.
Makes good cherries, that guy.
Rocky Marciano.
Yeah, love those cherries.
Yeah,
On
he
a
made-
Sunday?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize he made a lot of money off of
Yeah,
those.
good
Yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, he did. Mickey Mantle, Grace Kelly, Nikita Khrushchev. Yeah, it's you can have the song. It's absolutely it's all you.
It's terrible. Like that song ranks lower on my list than U2.
But different. A song and a band are different things. If you did individual U2 songs,
Slightly above We Didn't Start the Fire. Every U2 song.
everyone.
Garbage. Hot trash.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going to leave people with your hot take there. That's
I've been a U2 hater for years, and I've been vocal about it too.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're lying.
Yeah, they did a concert in my basement last week.
You didn't go?
I didn't show up.
You didn't bother?
I went down and told them to quiet down.
Knock it off.
Yeah.
The Edge.
I thought his name was Thedge. Shit. That's why he didn't respond to me. I kept saying, Thedge! Turn that shit down. Thedge!
Like Magic Johnson. Thaddeus Young.
I can't believe Chubby Checker is only 84.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. He got started very, very young. And he was like the first kind of like meme artist. When you realize how he got started, he was impersonating other singers.
It looks like this picture looks like he's preteen, like a preteen.
Yeah, but he was
singing.
It was like an Instagram guy.
Okay.
He was making. Apparently, Chubby Checker was good at impersonating other singers, and he did a novelty bit, and it got into the hands of Dick Clark. And Dick Clark thought it was hilarious of how well he impersonated these other singers, so he sent it around as like a Christmas card in the late 50s. I'm telling you, the Chubby Checker's discovery and rise was no different than somebody off of YouTube or Instagram or that kind of thing.
He's still performing. Like, you get tickets. He's still doing shows.
My guess is he's doing the twist.
He is. Oh, wait a second.
And let's twist again.
Saturday, January 10th, 8 p.m. The show is for $35 for Kings Point residents.
What is it, an old folks home?
It sounds like it. Hey, it's a gig,
Hey,
man.
you can get up and still do a little twist on with your walker.
Still a gig.
Why not? Good for him.
Yeah.
Do you remember the year he was featured in the White Sox ad campaign? I think it was 84.
I don't.
I want you to check that. Do a search for Chubby Checker White Sox. And
Seriously?
Yeah. As a kid, I believe the ad campaign in 84 was "Let's do it again like we did last summer."
Oh, that sounds familiar.
And they got Chubby Checker like in the bleachers in a White Sox like Win an Ugly T-shirt or something.
Yeah,
I remember.
I think you're right on that.
I remember. I want to because that was one of the worst baseball summers of a White Sox fan's life.
84 was.
Oh
my
God!
God. I was busy watching the Cubs.
Oh my God! Well, that was part of it.
Yeah. Was
if you were a White Sox fan and you were around Cubs fans, to have this all of a sudden, oh my gosh, the Cubs were America's team.
Yeah, because they got lost to the Orioles in 83, right? And then they went on to win the series, and then 84, the Cubs.
In 84, everyone got excited about the White Sox, and they were shite. they were so bad.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again like we did last summer.
Except not the same at all.
Right, let's not. Instead of winning ugly, it was just they did it just without the winning, and they just got to the ugly.
It was ugly.
That's going to do it for Dan Bernstein Unfiltered on this Tuesday. Got a jam-packed forward progress coming your way.
Dan Bernstein Unfiltered on 312 Sports.